Prepare to qualify.
You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll certainly wonder why you watched a semi-useless show.
Hello to all you schmoes out there. Welcome to another edition of a semi-useless show. We're not going to be doing Facebook Live until they do something on the computer because I hate setting that shit up and it's shitty quality, so it's a bad representation of our amazing show, I believe.
I agree.
So, I'm your host, Jim. Right over here we have our co-host, Bill.
AKA Evil Bill. I hate you all.
You hate us all? What about the viewers?
Especially the viewers.
Do you have a reason? Do you care to elaborate on that situation, or?
Nope.
Okay. And here's our schmo host, Sam.
I love our viewers.
Nice. Do you care to elaborate?
No.
Okay.
Did you say you love your viewer?
Okay. So, our viewer. A little quick story here. It's like the #1 trending thing, so I thought I'd try and steal some viewers or some shit with this. There was this huge fucking gator, it looks like it's at least 16 feet tall, so I'm going to share the screen with you so you guys can see it. And
16 feet tall?
Elaborate on that, not just say nope.
16
All right?
feet tall.
Yes, it's that tall, and it's 48 feet long.
It stands up on its hind legs.
Yeah. So here we
Also.
check this out.
Forgot to mention that.
Look at
Oh my
this.
god. That's a dinosaur. That's not even an
I
alligator.
said earlier too.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Courtesy of ABC Action News
Courtesy?
to us. Curtis E.
Is it the guy
So,
that's
yeah.
doing the video?
That thing is ridiculous. It looks like a fucking crocodile more than a alligator for how big it is, but compared to the guy, even that
Look
far.
at
Where's
Dude, if I was that guy, I would not be getting that close.
Not even that close. That's crazy.
Chubbs?
Chubbs! He has one eye.
Or Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. So, I thought that was pretty crazy. A huge-ass gator in Florida.
Did you say ass gator?
Yes.
Oh, ass gator. I thought those were natives of just Jacksonville, but I guess I was wrong.
Nope. They're that was in South Florida, actually.
Damn. Deep South. Breaking news?
Breaking news. Hang on one second. I think
Just found out
the
something.
co-host says he has breaking news.
Yes.
So
Jake just farted.
nice.
Is that really... It's news that he's not farting usually.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I came in just before we started the show and I smelled it. I went to go get a drink of water and then I came back and the whole room stunk. I'm like, that's what I get for leaving the door open. Jake is my dog, for people who don't know. So,
Well,
you guys didn't know.
Jake and his the other dog's name is Elwood.
Yeah, and Jake's the asshole. Which, I guess it doesn't really make sense. Elwood would have been more the asshole in the Blues Brothers, right?
No, Jake was... They're both were.
They're both bad?
Yeah, because remember he's like... He'd slap the guy in the back and be like, "How much for the little girl?"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's all cool. He's like, you won, I should wipe the bugs out the windshield.
All right.
They're both... yeah, they're both assholes.
Yeah, that was
So-
him being nice.
Actually getting into not a breaking news story, but it might be breaking for some people. Cheers. How much is that? 1 cup? Are you drinking exactly 1 cup?
Don't have two girls. Just
No,
do
no.
1 cup.
No, none of that.
Yeah, that's gross. So some news from Bill on the front of a certain maneuver that some people do or have done.
Yeah, rumor has it that it might have been a assisted living facility, might not have, but there's some 80-year-old plus dude that did the Heimlich maneuver on some lady, and it worked. And it just so happened to be his maneuver because it was old Joey Heimlich. I don't know what his first name is, so I said
Why'd you
Joey.
say Joey? You should have said
I
like
don't know.
Gator or some old ass name or some shit.
It's fucking
Um,
Tony Heimlich.
it'd at least be like Joseph or something, so it'd be German a little bit. Because Heimlich.
All right, I'll use an old name. Joey
Adolf.
Limerick.
Adolf
Joey
Heimlich or something.
Adolf Heimlich.
There we go.
So
Zeke help.
you know, it would have been crazy if he would have tried to do it and failed. Like if
Yeah,
he
that
would have
would
done it wrong, that would have been unbelievable. Like out of all the people to do it right, it should have been him.
Speaking of doing it
Oh.
right, I gotta kick my dog out of this. Is bad. I'll be
Um,
right back.
the other thing is, like Billy was talking about it earlier. Like, I wonder if he ever like had to use that. Like, maybe it was just a theory of his that it would work, and then it worked on other things. If he ever actually had to do it at a certain point, you know what I mean? Or if that was his first time ever doing it.
Yeah, that would have been bad if it failed. What if he started choking too?
Right.
Dying.
Yeah.
Like what he was doing made him choke.
Exactly.
Or it goes out of her mouth into someone else's mouth, kills them. I think that was an episode on Beavis and Butthead once.
Pay it forward.
He's choking his chicken.
That was the best.
It was too.
Turning so blue and so purple and all that shit.
Then he steps on him, saves his life. He's like, oh. And then he eats the chicken, starts choking.
Yeah, to end the episode. It was like the first Curb Your Enthusiasm episode or something.
Yeah. Butthead's choking on chicken.
Speaking of Mike Judge, basically, that dude's a fucking genius.
Oh, yeah, always.
I know. It's
Why?
so-
Because of Idiocracy? Just that alone?
Well, and Office Space.
Yeah. But I mean, in recent times? What's he done recently aside from Idiocracy?
He does a show on HBO, which I haven't seen, called Silicon Valley or something, which is supposed to be like amazing. At least, so it's Mike Judge. Let's see what the rating of that is on like IMDb or something. Let's see. Silicon Valley. I think that's what he does.
If one was to pay for porn, that would probably be the site.
Silicon Valley.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing down there, Sam? Your face is backlit, Sam.
He turned his microphone off. That's what he did.
Oh. You can't say anything right now, Sam? Right
Yeah.
now?
8.5 on IMDb and a 97% in Rotten Tomatoes, so it's probably good. It's Mike Judge, so I trust it.
Don't judge it, just trust it.
But yeah,
There
so,
we go.
and you were saying earlier, Bill, like, you were wondering if that was Joseph Heimlich, or whatever the hell his name is, Adolf Heimlich's first attempt ever at his own maneuver, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Yeah, because the thing,
rare to have that chance.
right. How do you practice that? It's like, I know this maneuver will work. It's like, yeah, but you would have had to make people choke legitimately. They would really have to do that, and they'd have to trust you with their life. So when you do stuff like that, when you make maneuvers like this, which is so funny, always funny how it was called a maneuver. It's like a maneuver is what you do off a diving board, not when you're trying to save someone's life. So it was a fucking maneuver. But, yeah. Maybe it's because it kind of is like MacGyver. Maneuver, MacGyver.
His name's
kind of
Heimlich.
a... Did you say Hank the Third?
His name's Henry Heimlich.
Oh, Henry Heimlich. Well, that makes. How could I not remember that? Double
Right.
H.
I know.
The old Double H maneuver.
Yep.
See, I was
Better than a Triple H.
why they changed the name. See, I think he didn't want his name associated with it, so they changed it to pelvic thrust, which,
They did not change it to pelvic thrust.
yes.
Come on.
Yeah,
Are
so
you
it's
kidding me?
when you, or abdominal, sorry. Why did I say
Oh, abdominal thrust. That's what they used to call me when I was in salsa class. They called me the abdominal thrust.
maneuver or something.
Hmm.
But yeah.
What
Abdominal thrust.
do you guys think of the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What's up?
What do you
Raining over there?
What do you guys think of the gorilla thing?
Yeah, that's
The
quick. Before we get into that topic, you guys are watching a semi-useless show live every Tuesday at 7:30. So if it's Tuesday between 7:30 and 8:30, you can call in at 716-249-1967.
What's up?
Get into the gorilla situation.
the boy that fell in there and they had to shoot it. It was in the Cincinnati metropolitan area.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was a 4-year-old kid, and I don't know, there was people around the kid that kept saying he wanted to jump in the exhibit, and for some reason the mom stayed near that exhibit, and he actually did what he wanted to do. So his little 4-year-old kid jumped in. The gorilla at first was like acting like he was protecting it, but then he started like dragging it around with him. So
Yeah,
awesome.
it was in the Cincinnati metropolitan area.
Yes.
So did this gorilla just eventually want to rip the boy right in half? Like just like a
No,
big...
at first he was like protecting it. He was like standing.
Yeah,
by.
but when he's dragging him around after that, and then there's all the people, oh, and they have their cell phones, and
He just kept dragging it around, but even like the slightest little bump on the head could kill the kid. It was like he was like bringing it with him to protect him a little bit, but.
Now the kid did everything he wanted to up until that point. Was he having fun? Did he have a smile on his face while the gorilla was dragging him?
No,
I mean,
he was unconscious.
So I mean, when you hang out with gorillas, I mean, usually you're happy, you're feeling glad. You might even have some sunshine in the bag.
In a bag?
By any chance? Did he have a bag with him?
No.
Well, the girl is just like, eh.
And it was raining, so there was no sunshine even.
I think the girl is happy. It's like, it's another boring day in the Cincinnati metropolitan area.
Right.
Okay, so what's up with that?
God damn it.
My bad.
Said 3 times already.
I gotta tell you that I think maybe metropolitan's your word.
He said it 3 times though.
3 times.
My bad.
It was only twice.
3 times. This is the 3rd time.
3 or 4 even.
Yeah, but the first time you snuck it in so much.
I know. And the second time, well, the second time he didn't really, but I'm just retarded.
Let me look up my word so I can say
Sam
it.
got his word.
You're even like, yep. Like I was like, oh, he's got it now. He's gonna do the thing in 10 seconds.
I know.
All right, we gotta explain to the viewers because we don't do that in the beginning. What we're trying to do with the words.
I'm not explaining anything to a viewer.
Okay.
No,
No
Sam,
word. No word. Whatever.
Give Bill and Sam a magic, secret, special word to say, and try and sneak it into a story without anybody catching, which is Billy. And I didn't even catch it the first 3 times he said it.
It was metropolitan, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cincinnati metropolitan.
I was waiting for ice cream. That's where I messed up. No.
Ice cream?
So yeah, Sam got 5 points for getting his word off.
Well, at least it was just a word this time.
Yeah.
Instead of his bird.
Yes. So
Bird?
anyway, so they ended up having to kill the gorilla. They shot the gorilla and killed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think they should have?
So
shot
how's he doing?
Dead.
Dead.
Okay.
But do you think they should have shot the gorilla?
I think they should have tranquilized it. But they probably would have pissed him off, huh?
Yeah.
And like, if you tranquilize a gorilla, it doesn't like go right down in like 1 second.
Right.
got pissed off and just threw the kid at the wall or some shit.
Yeah.
Just
Nearest
crushed
wall.
him in half.
Yeah.
Tranquilizer, insta squeeze. I think
Yeah.
they should have just beheaded him, and then when he was calmed down, put his head back on.
Right. That's a weird way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But at first they like called,
Evil Bill.
as soon as the kid fell in, they called like all the gorillas in, and most of them went in except for this one. So
Was he in the mist? Gorillas in the mist.
I don't get that one.
You never heard of Gorillas in the Mist?
No.
Oh.
Have you heard of that, Sam?
I've heard of May the Mist.
Yeah.
It's a movie about carnivorous gorillas.
Okay.
Those are my.
They are slightly carnivorous. I've seen them. There's one just brutal animal thing where they got a.
Carnivorous?
Damn,
Oh,
nice.
Carnivorous. Carnivore.
Good one. Nice.
I even had you saying it. You're like,
No, I had
I
no
know.
idea.
I know that should have been a bonus, but
It was a good slip in. Nice.
yeah.
Slipped it in. You got yours off, and I slipped it in.
The show's over now.
Why are you drinking out of a measuring cup?
Whatever show.
You know, I can't measure how much I love to drink water until now.
I thought it was vodka. I thought you were
It
going like straight
Should've
out.
been. I was going to go for vodka, because vodka is Pyrex, and
No, you know what that is.
Japan.
All of these cups are used, and they're not washed.
exactly.
Before.
This
That's
means
why-
that
That's why that's
it's a dish fight.
not like I do that either. I don't do that either.
Red Solo cup.
Even in the
Dish
house.
fight.
So my thing is, I guess they had to kill the gorilla.
Yeah, I believe that it was the right thing to do to kill it, but it's just an ugly situation all around.
Right.
Last
Last week there was one where a guy was trying to kill himself by throwing him into a lion thing, and they killed like
Yeah, I heard about that.
the lion, but this was a grown man trying to kill himself, so they shouldn't have killed those lions.
And then they killed a gorilla for no reason. Just because they like doing that.
Yeah.
Guy throws himself in the lion pit, lion mauls him, they
Who
kill a gorilla.
who do you think is at most to blame?
Obama.
The kid.
Yeah. Okay.
Obama. Yeah. No, I don't know. That's
I
tough.
mean, you could say I know everybody likes to just instantly go to the parents, but I mean, any kid could bolt away and like be stupid. You teach your kids not to be stupid, but
The weird part was the people like near them though saying like the kid kept trying to say he was gonna jump in, and
Doesn't anybody just say no and almost want to spank even if it's someone else's kid because the mom just doesn't do anything to save the kid's life? You know what I
Right.
mean? Be like, no, where's your mother? You know, like even though you know she's right there, just be like, where's your mom at? Where's the mother figure that's supposed to be keeping you from getting peeled like a banana?
it's weird even at 4 years old because the drop into the gorilla thing was like a 20-foot drop.
It's crazy high.
Yeah, like 15, 20 feet, somewhere around there.
No concept of height or anything.
That's my thing with the. I'm not trying to blame a 4-year-old, but
Yeah, but it was all the Looney Tunes.
Sophia looking at. I could see if she was 2, but at 4 years old to look at that, or even look at the gorilla and be like, "Oh, I want to go play with that big freaking gorilla." At 4 years old, no way.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that.
Was it tall? I mean, was it fence not tall enough? Or it shouldn't be
That's-
climbable?
that's another argument. Yeah, they should get Donald Trump to build the fence next
This
time.
is
See, here's my
beautiful
argument.
gorilla fence. It's
When
wonderful
you go
fence.
to like Niagara Falls or something, right?
Hmm.
There's literally you're 4 feet away from the water and there's no gate, so a kid could just walk off into that.
It did happen all the time, yeah.
Right. So
And it just doesn't.
yeah, I don't know.
People volunteer, though, to
Yeah,
go
some
over it.
people kill themselves, but
I think it's just like, you know what? This is like, who do you even blame? Because the zoo is like, okay, well, so a guy built that wrong. You know what I mean? But then it's like Niagara Falls, like, okay, we just didn't build something there.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's just like we just didn't put something there. And this waterfall's been here for like 1 billion years.
Right.
So
Exactly. I don't know. I don't think they built it wrong. I mean, this is one incident.
Yeah.
How I've never seen like kids falling in. I've seen adults like jumping in and weird
I've
shit.
heard of somebody falling into a gorilla pit before, though. It was a repeat of something that must have happened at least 5 years ago.
Yeah,
And
it
I swear it was a kid. Do you remember?
that did happen. There was what was I?
Thought it was an old story when I heard it earlier
What the
today.
hell was it? There was I was reading about it after this one, 90s or something, or early 2000s. But it was like
Must have been 2000s.
yeah, there's a kid that like was unconscious and fell in there, and then like the girl like picked up the kid and just like carried it to safety.
That gorilla?
Huh?
Did they shoot that gorilla?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Did they? No, I don't think they did shoot that one. They just like the girl was like rocking the person, like, "Hey, come back to life" and stuff. It was like,
Because that's what you do when you want somebody to come back to life.
yeah, but I don't know. It's just like like rockabye baby kind of shit or something.
Yeah, just shake a baby. No
Yeah.
problem. They'll come right back to life. Happens every time.
I'm trying
But
to
it
look.
worked, though. It worked. Carnivorous.
I don't. Oh, 2012. Let's see this story. I don't know. There's a bunch of them where it just shows.
No?
I don't think they got killed in those other stories.
No, I don't think they did. They lived. It just.
But that boy was only 3. Also, child got away from his mother, fell into at the Brookfield Zoo.
He's just a boy.
Oh no.
So they just throw another gorilla in there, replacement gorilla. Like, don't maul a kid if he falls in.
It's actually like
and you got the job.
I don't think so because it's actually supposed to be like really endangered too.
There's one story from
Whack
1996 where it says like the gorilla rescues the boy.
Yeah.
There it is. It is 90s. Holy crap.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
What is this show? Anything going on?
Gorilla became a mother herself recently, and when the 3-year-old toddler fell into her,
Can you guys hear that?
seemingly
Yeah.
knew
Yep.
All right. Well, let me pause it so it doesn't get.
exactly what to do. Picking him up,
Discombobulated.
little
This is the
boy
old story, right?
lying on the ground
Yeah.
after falling some 20 feet into the western lowland gorilla
20
pit.
feet again.
2-year-old Binti Jua, a 100 and
I gotta pause it every so often, or else it'll like because it's a YouTube video.
gorilla
100 and what?
boy and gently picks him up. If you look close, you can see her wrapping her strong arm around his waist and gingerly carrying him.
Eh.
She takes him to a door where she
I guess
Beats the
the
shit out of him.
gorilla's at fault for getting himself shot.
Well, now what was the 100 and something pounds part? Was that pounds or?
I thought that's what they said. Yeah. So it
Seems
must have
like
been
it'd be heavier, right?
mother herself recently, and when
Let's
the
see.
3-year-old toddler fell into her pit, she seemingly knew exactly what to do, picking him up and carrying him over to rescuers. All this while a horrified crowd looked on. It is a sight no
I gotta pause it. Hang on. All right.
one will soon forget. The little boy wearing white shorts lying on the ground after falling some 20 feet into the western lowland gorilla pit. 8-year-old Binti Jua, a 150-pound gorilla.
150-pound gorilla.
That doesn't seem very big.
No, this gorilla in the
Was
one
my size.
like 300 pounds.
Yeah, this new girl is gigantic.
400.
Yeah, I
something
can step on this kid and just fucking.
This gorilla was working out in prison before it got to the zoo.
So it's the gorilla's fault. He's too big and didn't
for something good.
Yep.
carry the boy around.
That's what you get for being Kimbo Slice sized.
Yeah. That might have been the most racist thing you've ever said.
Really?
I don't know.
No, I mean, like, I'm not saying it's not the. I'm not saying I've been more racist. I'm just saying, really, that was racist. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. You go to
Jesus
gorilla,
Christ
bring out
was
Kim.
black. Jesus Christ was black. Redemption. Except for
Alright.
Christians will probably hate me. Most of them,
Yeah.
I think.
So now you got to now talk your way out of Christian with the Christian thing.
You guys are supposed to be tax exempt. It's fine. Everything's good. We all fucking pay taxes. No problem.
Okay. I think you made it worse somehow.
Did
but
I?
Just a little bit.
Jim Phillips was talking about it on the Phillips File, how they're like, yep, Holy Land, nope, shouldn't be tax exempt. It's a theme park. So get out of here with your taxes or non-taxes.
I like how he said, like, just because they have a
He said it.
petrified piece of shit from a goat from Jesus' era or some shit there
Coprolite.
by themselves as a museum or something.
Remember Coprolite, petrified shit? That was
Yeah.
episode 2, I think.
Yes.
Nice.
Coprolite.
Throwback.
Bonus points.
Ah, I got you again, Sam. My other word was coprolite.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to my next word. Let's see.
Yeah, what's your next word?
So the next thing I want to talk about is, did we talk about some of the gaming movies coming out on our last show?
I think so, or did we not?
Warcraft?
Yeah, did we talk about that?
Because there's a
can't
Warcraft and there's an Angry Birds right now. That's the two big ones.
Angry Birds is out, and there's a Assassin's Creed coming out.
And a Tetris.
It's a Tetris movie, yeah.
Is Tetris. How the hell?
It's not.
What do you mean it's not?
It's not the worst one. It's a very politically charged game.
How are you going to be able to play Tetris in a movie form?
Well, you're going to be watching the whole conflict of communism, basically, with and space races and all kinds of shit.
It is true. You actually said when you said that, because at the end of Tetris, you see them launch off in a. There actually is a story to it, believe it or not.
Your reward and there's
just
a story.
In just the first Tetris, that's it though. Like the rest, just ignore that completely.
It's got to be based off that. Can't be
not.
Tetris
It's
Sphere.
stupid.
Is it Tetris Sphere? Because then no, there's no movie.
My
yet.
thing was, what if it's about a shape on Tetris that just doesn't fit in?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And he's going to school with all the other Tetris shapes, and they all like connect with each other. And this one's just the wrong shape. And he like thinks about getting Tetris surgery to be shaped into another shape and stuff.
And all of his buddies are like, "Don't get bent out of shape."
Yeah.
And he's got to use the other types of bathrooms.
Oh man. Now we're getting into fucking Target Tetris shit.
Tetris gender.
Tetris gender.
If he wasn't the right shape, would he be Bruce Bender?
You're gonna put on Tetristicles. He's got Tetristicles and Tetris tits.
Tetris tits.
Nice. But I don't know. And the other thing is that it's 3 movies. Like it's a planned trilogy. I'm like,
No.
how are they gonna make a Tetris movie? And then I heard it was a trilogy, which made it even
Man.
worse.
It's like the movie. It's like the coffee table book about coffee tables movie.
Yeah.
No, it's like the coffee table book about not having words or something.
Well, here's the thing: is it a story behind Tetris, like the word Tetris? You know, like on the whole.
How do you plan a
visual-
trilogy, even if it's that?
I don't know.
You can do that in like.
A lot of times they bomb so bad they just cancel trilogies.
Yeah, I mean they're calling out a trilogy and they haven't come out with the
Yeah.
first one yet. That's how you know it's a bomb. They're like, this is gonna.
What
be
else was supposed to be a trilogy? I think there was supposed to be like a Cat in the Hat too.
But there wasn't a 3.
There was never a 2.
Mm. But it was supposed to be a trilogy.
There's a book. No, it's supposed to be a 2. It's supposed to be 2. I mean, it's the same kind of thing though. There's planned to have 2 because there's a sequel to the book, and it was in production. And then just like Dr. Seuss's wife is just like, no, we're not doing it because it was so horrible. First one
We're
was
not
so
doing
horrible.
it in a van. We're not doing it in my hand. We're not doing it in the car. We're not doing it far.
It's supposed to be a sci-fi thriller. Let's see, I'm reading it.
Is that how they get away with it not being a
Is
sci-fi?
it just gonna be something like? Is it just gonna be like Pixels, where it's just like, oh, they're raining from the sky? We're just gonna.
A Tetris movie not only exists, but it has a $80 million budget and is going to be a trilogy.
2, 4, 6, 8.
So all they gotta do is just take a bunch of people, and then there's just gonna be Tetris blocks with the people. Which, to be fair, that was true in the game too. There was people dancing at the end.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. They're going to make this into the Russians won the space race, and it's going to cause a lot of turmoil on our soil.
Yeah.
Well, they did win the space race.
They did? They got to the moon first?
No, they got to space first.
All right, then the moon race.
Yeah, we crushed the moon race. We're the only ones to ever even do it.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, were we? No, there's been cosmonauts on the moon.
No.
Yeah, there's plenty. There's at least China. At least
No.
China's been to the moon.
You're way off.
There's no way just
I don't
our
know.
flag's there.
Yes.
I think Kim Jong golfed on the moon. Used our flag.
That's
and everything.
possible.
Hole in one, bitches.
Dennis
Dennis Rodman
get a
shooting
rocket.
hoops into Saturn.
If you can get
Yeah.
a rocket past the launch pad.
No other countries have been. You know what's crazy about the moon landing? There was like
It doesn't exist. It didn't happen.
what? Yeah. Besides that, when they were doing like the tests of it,
Mhm.
they wanted to like check to see if there was atmosphere and stuff like that around the moon. So they had like other astronauts go up there first, and they had like some kind of pod that came off and got them within like 100 feet of the moon, or like maybe 1,000 feet, like other astronauts.
Yeah.
So they literally only gave them enough gas to do that, so they wouldn't try and like cheat them and go to the moon first before they came back, like the test guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
That
They
would've
went
been
that far
insane.
with it?
Yes.
I heard about that. I know about that's.
About it.
I knew
They're
about
like,
the thing where they
"You
circled the
ninjas."
moon, but
You guys got to come back, or you die.
Yeah. No. Whatever it was, it might have been the
no,
people.
I just figured like maybe they didn't. I just figured maybe they didn't have like a lunar module to even land on it.
I have. It was something where the guy said if they would have gave us more gas, we would have landed on the moon.
Oh, he admitted that he would have done it. He'd have been like, "Fuck y'all, niggas."
Yeah. And he's like, and they knew it, or else we would have done it.
You ninjas ain't going. I'm going.
Why have no other countries landed on the moon? Let's see. I mean, why would they want to? It's a waste. Once we did it, we won.
Is that what it says in Wikipedia?
No, I'm just saying
That's
myself.
what Buzz Lightyear says too.
The moon
Just
is
like
just dust. There's nothing to it, so.
In an interview, he said that Buzz Lightyear said
to the moon and no one else.
basically he said that we shouldn't even be going. We shouldn't be trying to go to the moon anymore. He said we should go for Mars next. Don't even bother.
Remember that guy that was like, "You're a liar. You're a coward," and then Buzz Lightyear just punched him out.
Buzz Lightyear.
I can't call him Aldrin. He's Buzz Lightyear, and that's all there is to it. After Ali G
After Ali
interviewed
G.
him, there's Buzz Lightyear.
What do you think about all the people who say the moon doesn't exist?
It just doesn't
Whatever he
exist.
says. I don't know the quote.
This is my man's Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Although I will never, just in case, because he has been to the moon, he may know more things. If I ever see him in public, I will walk the other way, just in case he did see this and saw that I called him Buzz Lightyear. I
Yeah.
don't want to get punched. I don't want to get punched by it. Is he alive?
Right?
Yeah.
He's still alive. He
Yeah.
just won't die.
I'll just wait till he dies, and then I'll make fun of him.
And he's grumpy, dude. That dude is grumpy.
Dude, I want to hear that on playback because it was kind of chopped up a little bit.
Buzz Lightyear.
You did not look up Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear? Yeah, Buzz Lightyear's still alive.
Isn't Buzz Aldrin like the non-alcoholic version of Budweiser? It's like an Anheuser product, right?
He's 86.
Is that a joke or something?
Yeah.
I don't
It
get
was.
why.
It
Why?
was a joke. It didn't end up getting to its destination, I
Right.
guess.
Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon, and you can't even land a joke.
Nice.
Go to the moon.
All I can
You
think of
can't-
is cheese.
Call a joke or something.
Isn't it funny how I just cheese, every time I hear the word moon, I just think of cheese. I don't know why.
God, I want some cheese now.
Yep. Cheese would be pretty good right now. Doesn't help that my beard smells like cheese.
Um.
Run out of Parmesan. Just.
So real quick, Sam, the Uncharted 4 game, is that out yet?
Yeah, on PlayStation 4 it's out.
Yeah. Is it? I heard it's supposed to be like amazing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good.
Yeah. Have
I
you
don't.
seen any gameplay or anything about with that?
Yeah, I see. It looks like the other games, but way better graphics and stuff.
Dude, the graphics on it look sick. Like
Yeah,
the best I've ever seen.
depends. In some parts, I think it looks really good, and then other parts, I'm like, Doom looks better.
Right.
Yeah, depends.
You
on
know what I
parts.
gotta say about that? You guys been talking about it for 30 seconds now, and I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Uncharted
It's like,
4.
oh,
It's a game.
it's a game. It's 4. It's not quite like the other ones. Graphics are better. There's no description at all. Just no description whatsoever.
I have no clue what the game's about or anything. I just looked at it and was like, wow, the graphics on this look amazing.
You're
And
like, if I talk about it with Sam, it'll get more interesting. And then Sam's just like, yeah, I agree. It does look a little bit better.
here's my theory. That besides not including Tetris and Warcraft and Assassin's
This series in particular. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Would you like
there's
me to
also
sell those?
there's
Sell
also
those?
3. This is 1 and 2. There's also 3. I never bought 3, and on PlayStation 4, so I don't have 4.
But here's my thing. If anybody wants to take a bet on it, within the next like 4 years, everything's gonna switch from superhero movies to all game movies.
That could make a movie. Yeah, Uncharted could definitely be a movie because it's almost
Okay.
Uncharted is almost a movie anyway.
There's gonna be a lot of gay movies too, but
Yeah.
gay
Games.
movies. Like, dude, that Uncharted, I was like, this should just be a movie. What they're showing right now should just be a movie and not a game at all.
Want to hear my theory?
Hmm.
Because this is where I think it's going. Why make a movie? To me, it's why make a movie out of a game that's basically a movie, so now you can play a movie, which is great, right? And then now you're just going to watch it basically graphically, in some cases maybe even be worse than the graphics in the game, watching the movie, and even if it's live actors, I mean, it's still not like the good graphics that some games can do now, like just the whole fantasy aspect of it.
If it's CGI, you can do that better in movies than the game.
But you're sitting there instead of playing it. I mean, you want to
Like
play
the-
it right now.
you can-
I'm lazy. I'd watch somebody
play-
play a game, so I might as well just watch a movie.
The PS4, like my computer, they can't come anywhere near like how like CGI movies look.
Yeah.
You still see like pixelation. You know what I mean? It's not like they spend like an hour to render like a frame or something.
Right.
Movies, so.
And you still can't play it though, no matter how good it looks.
No, there's also a recent one, the Ratchet and Clank movie. That was also a big one too. It was also another Sony franchise, and that was what's that?
That's PlayStation 2.
What'd you say?
No, I'm talking about the movie. When did the movie come out?
Month or 2 ago, and then a remake of the first, and a reboot of the first game came out on PlayStation 4.
Right.
Which was
right.
usually a 2, right? Originally was
2
PlayStation
and 3.
Ah, okay.
I'm not gonna go grab that one too, but I have one of them on PlayStation 3.
You just got all video games. And the ones you don't have, I have.
Yeah.
Cart or CD-wise.
Yeah.
They should just be like Uncharted 5 and then just make it a movie instead of a game.
I don't know. I actually remember them having good gameplay when I played them.
I know, I'm just saying, like, do something.
There's some that are like for example, I was playing there's an expansion pack that just came out for The Witcher 3, and I realized I shut it down to do this show, and I was just like, I just pretty much just watched cutscenes.
Regret that? No,
I love the game, but I just watched cutscenes for the last hour and a half of the game, and I
Yeah.
killed 2 monsters, and I watched an hour and a half of cutscenes. But it really is almost like a movie too, the way the writing is, and just everything's voice acted and all that stuff.
It's going to be like how people used to be like, oh, the book was so much better than the movie. It's going to be like the game was so much better than the movie.
Oh, that just constantly happens with any video game movie.
Yep.
I know.
Just,
But not just being better. Like, they're going to go with the same exact storyline that's in the game.
in fact,
Well, they're just going to go watch the movie, and then gamers are going to be like, the movie's stupid. I played the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or do book. It's going to be the same thing.
Angry Birds is a bomb too. I think.
Even if it was in book form, Jim, how does that go now today? Oh, I like the tablet version better than the movie. Do they even say book anymore? Anybody?
Nobody even reads books anymore.
Bueller?
I don't know. I think they still consider it a book while they're reading it
Yeah,
on.
ebook.
Yeah, they don't say the e-book. They still just say the book. Which, I don't
Like
know.
people say records, remember?
Why don't they
When
read
someone
it?
makes a record.
I mean, a lot of things get turned, and a lot of books still get turned into stuff. Like Game of Thrones, that was a book originally. I've never seen Game of Thrones actually, but I know that fact.
It started out real good, which is why I didn't watch the rest of it. I was like, they went overkill on the first episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was so over the top. I was like, I know it's not always going to be like this, and if it is, it's too much for me.
They're trying to get you hooked on it, and then
Yeah.
slowed down probably.
It's gonna
I've never seen any of them.
Dude,
It'll
watch
get-
the first 3 episodes, and like they introduce like 40 characters in the first episode. I'm like, holy crap, this is gonna be a lot to like focus through. Then the
Yeah.
second episode, none of those same characters are in the second episode from the first one. So there's another 20 characters. I'm like, what? Where am I going? And then I watched the third one, and it was like, I don't even think there was any of the same in the first 2. So I'm like, who's
And they're
like the star of this show or whatever?
It's supposed to come together eventually or something, or like hordes, basically.
I have no clue. I gave up after that. I was like, I can't pay attention to all these damn characters. It's stupid.
Right. It was a little too much.
Yeah.
A little too much.
So I don't know. That's just me. We should have our show from now on be about hating Game of Thrones.
I'll tell you what,
Never watching
The
it.
only show.
it
Show
pisses-
about that.
It pisses me off. Some game movies just like I don't know, like Hitman, like I don't care if they're like like super cheesy and stuff, but Hitman it just didn't even try. Like both Hitman movies, like the first one, you got like a thin-faced guy that's bald, and Agent fucking I forgot which number he's 80 something, but he's like actually a bulky kind of bald
69.
guy. Yeah, Agent 69.
Or was that Get Smart? Remember that? You don't remember Get
No,
Smart.
I remember Get Smart, but it wasn't 69, was it?
You remember Get Smart?
Yeah, I remember Get Smart.
That, Mel Brooks did that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I didn't know you knew anything.
I think it's Agent 87.
Yeah, it was
69 was a chick.
Agent 47. There we go.
47.
47 in Hitman. How come I couldn't remember that? I actually played the games and everything, but I don't know. I just burnt one of the games. But anyway, no, I hated those because the first one just got like a thin-faced bald guy. Now they got a different guy, and he actually has some hair.
Oh my god. That's
And
unbelievable.
it's supposed to be genetically. What's going on with Billy over there? Supposed to be genetically bald, and he's got some hair. And I think that's got some hair too. I could taste that one.
You took a leak? Did you have to go take a shit?
What happened? What happened when I was gone?
I thought you had to leave and take a shit the way you walked away.
I tasted that one.
So did I.
Yeah, dude, your microphone's... How many times you farted on your microphone? Watch out, you're gonna light it.
Christ's sake.
So, that microphone's gonna be stank for a while. Let's go back to the cheese topic real quick.
What was it?
Topic?
The cheese? Oh, we were talking about cheese.
Not really.
We were just talking about the moon, and we were hungry for cheese.
Yeah, the cheese.
Okay. Speaking of
Gouda-
cheese.
Gouda bee.
Oh, okay.
Gouda bee. Oh, I forgot to do shitty aftermath. My bad.
Yeah, that's what's going on here, the shitty aftermath.
Okay, let's try and think of something we can call Jake and talk to him about. Or, I mean, Schmoses. Shit.
Yeah. Schmoses. And why don't
I
you just
didn't
say
know
the name
about
of
Billy's dog.
same name about his business, just tell his business over the
Yeah.
air. What about Billy's dog?
Jake?
Oh, yeah. He farted too.
We're not calling Billy's dog, we're calling Schmoses.
Right.
What should we talk to him about?
Useless facts?
Did you have any?
Yeah, I did actually. I probably should have mentioned it earlier.
Oh, you said earlier, like, not that I have any, when we were talking earlier.
Oh yeah, when we were talking, but
I didn't know you were gonna get some.
I had him. I got him 5 minutes before we started.
Damn.
See, that kind of gives you an idea how good they are.
Right. I'm trying to think. What's something that's a pressing issue that we could talk to Schmoses about?
A pressing issue.
Should I ask him? Let me ask him about your racist thing. If it's racist, if he thinks it's racist.
What? How did it go exactly? So it doesn't come off worse.
And, because there was one gorilla that was 150 pounds, and you said that's like my size, not
Right.
like the other gorilla that was like Kimbo Slice.
Right. Well, the only other thing I could think of is Lou Ferrigno, and he's green, and the thing that I'm thinking of. So
Well, let's see.
that's
call him.
neutral as can be.
I'm gonna ask him that and see what he says.
I don't know. That one's pretty bad. Now that I think about it.
I don't know. We'll see. Moses knows all.
I think it's more racist analyzing it than actually
Yeah,
letting it go.
that's why I like to bring it back up.
Fuck.
Yo, what up?
Schmoes.
What up, Moses?
What's going on?
Not too much.
Phone's
Always
going
got
off.
another call going on. That's what happens with
Yo,
Schmoses.
what's up? What's going on?
We have Peanut and Schmoses on the show at the same time.
Say what now? Yeah, where you want to meet at?
This
Don't
is
say anything that the feds want to hear.
YouTube radio.
Yeah, all the details.
Well, we'll see. We're working with you. We'll talk to Teddy about possibly closing out the cars.
Yo, give a shout out. You're live on the radio.
Yeah, tell
He's probably like, what? Like,
him I said what up. Tell him
is he freestyling?
He can hear you, Jim.
what'd he say?
Oh, never mind. You missed all that good shit, man.
Yeah, I couldn't hear what he was saying.
Say what? Yeah, Jimmy's back in town.
Yeah. So we did almost the same.
He just said, yo, Jimmy, he just said fucking asshole.
Oh, nice. Basically.
Hey, Jake, I got to tell you something.
All right, Peter, yo, I'll hit you up before Thursday.
So real quick, me and Schmoses, I was talking with Schmoses on the phone, and Peanut was on the other line, but somehow it must have been clear, so he had, it sounded like I was in the car with Jake or something. So like, yo, I'll meet you guys out at wherever they were going, and he's like, oh, you're back in New York? And I was like, yeah, and then we had this whole rigmarole plan, but Jake screwed it up or Schmoses screwed it up because he couldn't be there. But anyways, we got a real quick.
Well, I want to ask him something real quick, Jim.
Okay.
I want to ask him
He's in
something.
the car.
Okay.
Can I ask him something real quick? For the love of shit.
So, we can't hear you, Bill.
Cause you are turning.
Oh, he can't hear this?
All right.
So, we were talking about the gorilla situation. Did you hear about that? Where the kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So the same thing happened in 1996, but the gorilla was smaller, and Billy said, "Oh, it's because he was a smaller gorilla, my size, not a big gorilla, the size of like Kimbo Slice." Was it racist that he brought up Kimbo Slice while talking about a gorilla?
No, because it's actually not that off of a comparison.
So if it's true, it's not racist.
Exactly.
All right.
It's
All right.
true. It's not racist.
Okay.
That does make sense.
All right.
You're not happy with that, huh?
No. I'm good with that.
I actually imagined the gorilla with a beard first, and then I made the comparison to Kimbo Slice.
What happened?
I actually imagined the gorilla with a beard first, and then I was like, oh, Kimbo Slice.
Right. So if the gorilla had a beard, it would be Kimbo Slice, basically.
Yeah.
So, man, if it's true, it's not racist. That's tough.
Basically, yeah. No, if it's true, you're just making a true statement. You're not making a racist statement.
Yeah.
Slavery was true, though, wasn't it?
Aren't most racist statements true?
No, those are stereotypes.
I know, but stereotypes become stereotypes because it's mostly true stuff that happens over time. Somebody didn't just wake up one day and be like, to mess with black people, I'm gonna start saying they like fried chicken. Black people like fried chicken.
That's
and then
stupid. I love
start
fried
using
chicken too.
stereotypes.
Yeah, we all love fried chicken. Come on.
Everybody loves fried chicken. That's why I use that one.
Yeah.
But
Don't tell me Jake. But Jake doesn't. Jake doesn't though, does he? Jake's just weird. He's just a different breed altogether of a person.
now, do you think
Oh, that's
trying
not.
to get out of it by saying Jesus was black makes his original statement racist? Like, why do you have to backpedal?
I did
Where does that come from?
What, Jesus is black?
Jerusalem, to be exact.
I don't know. We know he's really Jewish, like you, Schmozes.
Middle Eastern.
No, but I'm just trying to understand how does that go with the monkey?
He tried to cater to all black people by saying Jesus was black.
I did not try to cater to all black people. That just sounds like I'm just catering. I'm a caterer now.
Oh, you know what? I gotta thank you for teaching my daughters about racism at an early age. Now I gotta have a talk with them.
They don't even know what we're talking about. They don't even see color.
You know what he's talking about?
Oh God! Don't let him watch the show.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I had to teach Sophia about racism. Cause
Oh yeah.
I was like, it was Serena Williams and then this Russian girl, and they were both wearing white. And I was like, which one do you want to win? Which team do you want to win? And she's like, the white one. And I was like, they're both wearing white. And she's like, no. And then she pointed to her skin and she said, the white one.
But was she pointing to the black one at the time?
We're going. 1 second. Yeah, that's funny.
It'd be great if she pointed to Serena Williams, though, when she said it. Then you know for sure she's not racist.
Right, exactly. But
you'll get in trouble just for saying the white one just in general before you even start anymore. Which one are you looking for? The white one. Well, whether
now,
it was
here's
the
a
shorts
real
or not.
Schmozes before we go.
Okay, I got like 2 minutes.
All right,
like a
perfect.
minute.
That's actually a long time.
Okay.
A long time.
How much does the penny weigh? In grams.
I used to have it written down.
Come on. You don't know this?
It weighs a penny.
I used to have it written down.
It's point what?
9.
It's point what?
Say what?
It's point something.
Point 9.
No, it's point 1.
9.
And a
if
nickel
it's in the
is
napkin, it's 0.9.
what?
If you put it in a napkin, it's 0.9.
Oh yeah. What about a nickel?
Oh, that's 0.5.
Yeah. And a dime?
10. Good job.
Yeah, there you go.
0.10. Yep. They got my
Exactly. See, that's Schmozes used to weigh. He used to have so much change that he would pick up that he'd be able to weigh like 1,000 nickels and know how many nickels he had.
Yeah, unless you got Canadians in the bus, because the weight will throw it off.
Oh yeah, because their stuff's plastic basically.
Yeah.
So.
Plus their nickels go like this.
I gotta run though.
All right, tell Billy to watch some Practical Jokers.
Oh, you got to, Billy. You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite show too.
All right, Schmozes. Later.
See you later.
All right, man. Peace.
See you, Schmozes.
Yeah.
So Impractical Jokers, huh?
Yes. That's
Didn't
a
you say I could watch
must-watch.
it online on True TV or something?
True TV. I gave you all the details.
Yeah, I
Remember I
thought
gave
that
you
True TV.
my login AC mount. Oh.
No, I
I
don't
don't
think you.
know over
No, I
there.
don't think you
Yeah.
gave me that though. It's a good thing you did not say that. But you
No,
were
I
about to say
texted
to
you that.
everybody but me.
All right, I'm going to stop the broadcast. Good to
All
be
right.
everybody.